Hi everyone! Okay, so the Season 3 GSA qualifiers are going on at the moment, so I thought I'd share my thoughts on how I think it's going to play out and who will qualify. I was planning on actually putting my suit on and recording a video of me talking at the camera, but it's summer, it's over 30 degrees here at the moment, the AC doesn't reach all the way to my room and I don't want to die yet, so instead I'll just put up a picture of me looking cute or something. I think it's quite exciting because the players are a lot closer together here in Season 3 than they ever were in Season 2. In the Season 2 qualifiers, the difference between the strongest and weakest players was about 7 minutes, whereas here in Season 3 it's only about 3 minutes. And that makes it harder to predict, but also more exciting, I feel. In Group A we have Comet, Ivan, Malix and Fel. The favourite here is definitely Comet, whose PB is 29.36. Now he's a great player, he just barely missed qualifying in Season 2, and recently he's been on fire. I think he's going to crush the rest of this group. Then there's Ivan. Unfortunately, I don't think he has much of a chance. He is the 8th seed and only has a 32.31, putting him pretty far behind all the other players in the qualifier. Things are close enough together that it's not entirely inconceivable that he could make it out of group stage, but I don't think it'll happen. The other two are where it gets interesting. Malix has a 30.41 PB, and Fel has 30.42. I feel like Malix has a more rounded times page overall. He submitted runs to lots of different levels. He has times in things like core and a few of the B and C sides. I like that, it shows broader skill, but he hasn't PB'd in a while, so I have to wonder, is he in form? Is he ready to play any percent to his full potential in a competitive no-reset race environment? Fel, on the other hand, has a much newer PB. He's showed some really great game knowledge recently. He's been helping some newer players along. So overall, between the two of them, I think I'm going to pick him. I predict Comet will be first in Group A and Fel will be second. Group B contains Lev, Uncle Ronnie, Hawk Sam and Squealio. I find this group really interesting. On paper, Lev should take this one. He also has a 29.36, which he got really recently. It's got a better decimal than Comet's, making him the highest ranked player in the qualifiers. His movement is incredible and he holds the world record in old side. However, he has said in the past that he doesn't really like the live race format, and in the Season 2 qualifiers that seemed to be the case. He was in the same group as me in Season 2, where he quit partway through 2 of his 3 races. In that group, 3 players each won 1 race each, so he might not even have needed to win any of his races to make the top 8. He might have only needed to get fairly close and get a fair amount of points out of them. But instead he got 0 points for both of them, and Star Cruncher was second in that group instead. However, this time around, I think he'll pull through, and probably end up being first in Group B. The others I'm really not sure about. Let's start with Squealio. He has a 31.22, but he's been on the grind recently, and he's just been slowly, constantly creeping upwards. Seeing him play, his strats don't seem to be quite at the top level yet, so if he wants to beat some of the higher ranked players, he might have to rely on them messing up. I don't actually know much about Hawk Sam. His PB is a 30.39. It's pretty old. I've never seen this guy play, and I haven't seen him in the Discord or anything, so he's a bit of a wild card. I don't know what to expect. Judging by PB alone, he has a fairly good chance of making the top 4, I think. However, I'm going to be really bold and predict that second place will be Uncle Ronnie, who on paper seems pretty weak with a 31.37. I like this guy. I think he has mad potential. He improved from 40 to 32 crazy fast. He disappeared for a few months after that, but seems to have come back recently and PB'd again last month. If all that happens as I predicted, the top 4 will be Comet versus Uncle Ronnie and Lev versus Fel. Comet definitely has the advantage on the first one. A difference in PB of 2 minutes is pretty hard to overcome. Although it did happen a couple times in the Season 2 qualifiers, it never happened in Season 2 proper. The closest that happened was I think Fish, who had a 30 at the time, beat Malay, who has a high 28. But that was still less than a 2-minute difference, I think. Lev versus Fel is really close. Lev is prone to getting super tilted and going into meltdown mode, kinda like me, but if he plays well, he's going to play really well and like run circles around Fel. I might give this one to Fel anyway though, but I don't know what to make of this one. For the bronze match, I think Lev or Fel will take it over Ronnie because, as I said before, a PB difference of 2 minutes is pretty huge. Regardless of who wins that semi-final matchup though, I feel like Comet has the advantage in the finals and he's probably going to be first. So, in summary, my prediction is first place Comet, second place Fel, third place Lev, and fourth place Uncle Ronnie. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Season 3! See ya, fluffy boys.